Hey Anna, a couple of these things I'm gonna do myself for you, and if the rest of them I'm gonna show you how. So let's just get started. Number one, how do you remove the spacing around the announcements title? Okay, so that's probably on homepage, right? Okay. Okay, so you guys got the about us there. Okay, what was your specific question? How do we remove the spacing, spacer above the announcements title? Space above the announcements title. So I'm guessing here. Let's go into the builder and see what can be done. So I'm guessing you would want to decrease this space. So you'd hover over this text box, go over to styling. Okay, so there is no padding right there. So let's go to the column itself, styling. Let's go to padding, and we see that there is a little bit of padding. So I'm just going to delete that. It's gonna go up. I'm going to leave 1%, but this is how you get to it, so you can change that if you want. I'm going to save it at 1%. Okay, number 3, calendars. So I thought I went into this on the last video. My apologies for not. Let's hop right in it. Let's go to the back end, and we're going to go to events. So here, when you scroll down, you can hit events right here or right there. It'll take you to the same page. You see different little holidays right here, right, as examples. I suggest you go in and clone one so that it duplicates it and edit that one for as whatever you want. Or you can come over here to add new. And here's how you would create that holiday. So the title up here. And then what's really cool about this ability is you get to set all of it in a really cool little GUI right here. You can hit right here to repeat. You can have it repeat on these intervals. I believe one of your questions was about that. So that's how you do the intervals or the recurring natures. Set up your details if you're going to charge for tickets, and of course your information right here. And a bunch of information about the event itself. Go into detail. Really important over here to set the featured image when you're creating an event. It does a lot for you. Here you can categorize it as a holiday, or you can create a new category as for like snow days or anything like that. So that's how you create an event. Can visitors link to their Google calendars? No, they cannot. Not with this plugin. If we were using, there are options to do that. And I guess what you're saying here is, can people come to my calendar and sync it with their Google calendars? The answer is no. There are advanced functionalities out there that can do it. So if that's something you want to pursue, let me know. But not within what we've got on the website right now. So the yearly option, just want to show you that again, right here, and repeat, and this little screen will pop up and see what you can do. My question to you that I'm going to send after this video is, what do you mean by yearly options? Put number 3. What do you mean by yearly options? Just clarify for that for me. I didn't know if you wanted to show an entire calendar or like set a recurring annually event. And D here on number 3, if not yearly, can we have a pop-up box? Yes, absolutely. But explain to me what the yearly option is, what you're talking about, and because it may be something we can do and not have this PDF option, because I think it would be better for them to interface with the calendar on the website rather than a PDF. But if push comes to shove, yeah, we can definitely do that PDF. How do we delete things from the footer? The About Us with a link in the center column. Got you. Okay, so how you would do that in your backend over here, let's go to Appearance, and under Appearance you're going to see Widgets. Click on Widgets. Alright, down here you'll see Footer Widget 1, 2, 3. Number 1, you click on that text, and that's, oh, okay, so that's where your address is, right? Footer Widget 2, right here, the About Us text. Okay, and this is just like you're creating a page or a blog, you have the same little builder in here. Okay, so this is where you would change that. Alright, let's go to, so that's number 4. This is number 5. How can we switch text and box image? I tried to switch around the main image and the text box at the top of the page, but I couldn't get everything to move over. Okay, so that top row is pretty weird. To make it just like your old site, I had to make a special row up top. So explain to me, and I'm going to write in these messages, number 4, what do you mean, what direction do you want to move it? And I can do that specifically for you. In general, I'm going to show you how you can move around a little bit, but I have some custom code on here, so I don't recommend it. Just let me know what you want done up here, and I will. Also, if you're talking about how to change things out, how to change images out, you're going to go to Styling right here. You're going to go to Background, and we have the slider right here. A little bit of code right here, but basically you go into your media and enter gallery, and it's going to put it up there for you, okay? That's how you change the images out. You know how to get into a text box and edit that, but I think you're asking about the spacing and how to move it around. So I'm going to show you how to do a little bit of that, but again, I recommend you let me know. Here are how you move that around. So it's very important to notice the difference between pixel, percentage, and EM. I use percentage a lot, other people use different things. But you can see here, as soon as I change that, we're just going to scoot up. At 10% right here, it's going to scoot way down. I'm going to leave it at 3 and save it, just like it was, but here's how you would do that, okay? Save that. Okay, so what else we got here? Right, so this is number 6. I know you mentioned a page with social media quotes or reviews. I have not done that, so I will send you a note on that number. What's that, number 6? Number 6. I have not made the review page, but I will, and send you the link to review. Okay, let's see, on to the next one. So this will be number 7. So we go into the forms. Okay, so forms is pretty complicated. I'm going to try to go through this as organized as I can. How do we make things asterisks or take away asterisks? So asterisk means required, right? And how you would do that is you go into your backend and you pull up your form plugin. Alright, the backend, and right here, forms. Give that a click, and we're into them. Okay, so here, let's say you said the registration form, everything is required information or NA. Okay, so hover over this form, you'll get an option to edit. Give me a second to load up here. Okay. So, this stuff gets pretty messy pretty quick, and there's a lot of code in here for the styling of how it looks. But you can go right here, click edit. Right here on the right side, you're going to see required. When I click it and unclick it, the star goes off, right? So that's right there, okay? Let's go to the next option on forms, registration form. Is there a way to have it be printable? I don't know the answer to that. Let me see. Let's go back to forms. Oh, I'm not sure. This is one of my first times actually using this form creator, so I'm new to a lot of the things that are new. So I'm going to go to entries because I think that's where you would be able to print. Okay, if you click right here, you can print that out, this entire list. If that doesn't do it, I think that will work. If that doesn't do it, then I recommend exporting the entire list, reading it in a spreadsheet. I know that's not a good option. I wish you could print it straight off. But no, it does not look like that as an option. I'm going to say no. The only way to do that is to view and right-click print right here, or take them, export them, and use them as a CSV. Is there a way for, also we test out the form, but an email gets sent without an identifier like on the spreadsheet? Is there a way to fix that? Okay, so I understand that the completed form must go in the child's file. I think the print, the view right-click print method will cover that. But I think it would be best if the form was downloaded into a PDF. I can make that happen, but it is not an easy process to be able to like print out the exact PDF, like your exact form, right? If we could just put that form on the internet, have them fill it out, and print it out, right? That would be the optimal solution. But that is a far cry from where we're at right now. So that is 7E. There's a few questions in here, but what I'm talking about is um, PDF printable forms would be a lot of extra work. Um, okay. And I don't know what the view and right-click print looks like. So if that looks awful, just hit me back and we'll work for another solution on this. I understand that it needs to be a printable printed PDF completed that can go in the child's file. I get that. Okay, tested form, an email gets sent without an identifier. So those email identifiers are under edit, the email. So I got a long time. My apologies. Okay, so here's where you can change all of the titles. Right now, this one, when it sends, the subject is from I've. Yeah, that needs to be. Okay, so let's just put. And this is where the email subject will be. If you want to change any of these other boxes for any of the other forms, this is where you do it. Just go up here and click Save Form afterwards. And remember, that's in Forms. You click Edit, and you click Email to get to these settings. Okay. And that one has the right email. Okay, cool. On-screen form, clickable date. prior date should not be able to be chosen. How do we limit the date range? Okay, so let's go to the forms. Is this the over-the-counter form? Let me pause and find out. Okay, so that was the over-the-counter form, and I think I've found where to set that date. So we are on 7C. Prior date should not be able to be chosen. How do we limit the date range, right? Okay, so you're going to go to Forms. In Forms, you're going to registration form, or sorry, over-the-counter form. Hit. Okay, so let's scroll down. These are all your form fields, right? And the start date, excuse me, hit the edit button right here. And then down here, you see the start date. And to limit the date to only today, we put, excuse me, up here, to 0D for today, 0D right there, save the form. And that affects the change that you wanted. Let me double check that though. Let me pause and double check that. Yeah, okay, that works. Cool. Alright, so save that. And let's go on to 7D. Photo release. How do we change information in documents by change? Well, which at the bottom of the paragraph needs to be said, I acknowledge that action may be required. You should be limited to the day of. Okay, cool. So you understand how to do the signature date already from the previous question, right? But the language in the bottom paragraph, and also making only child one be required. Okay. So let's go to the photo release form. Forms. And photo release. Click on edit right there. Okay. Alright, so to do the required, you remember you just hit edit over the field, we uncheck required, so that's not required anymore. Child 3 name is not required anymore. Cool. The signature, we're going to require that. And the date, we're going to require that. And we want to make it only be available for, like, you can't do past dates on that one, right? So, 0D there on the start date. Okay, so save that form. And that one's done. Let's see. E7E, only development history form didn't arrive in your email. Okay. My apologies for that. Let's see. The forms. Let's go to development history form. Let's go to edit. Let's go to your email right here. Okay, from name. Okay, so I'm going to change the subject to, what do you call it? You call it the developmental history form. I'm going to copy that and call it exactly that. So that's going to be the subject of the email that hits your email now. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so save that. And now when you submit that form, you should have a title. Oh, but you said it didn't. You said that it didn't arrive. Only the development history form didn't arrive to email. Okay, so let me pause and check that out. Okay, in the backend, I don't see anything that would prevent the developmental history student information form from being submitted. What I'm going to do is submit one, and if you do not get it, let me know. Okay? That means there's a problem that I can't find. I'm going to pause and submit that. Okay, so I shot that form off. If it doesn't show up, let me know. That is 7E. Okay, so 7F now. Health food form, can we add a box? Okay, so it may be easier to just make this a not a required field. Or we can add an option that says none. So that is, let's go into forms. Okay, scroll down here, and where you have the food allergies, you can just make that edit, and you can make it not required. Or you can add a option by right here, add an option, and you can put like none or something right there, okay? So I'm going to delete that one and just add it as not required and save that. Okay. To 7G, how do we add another icon link? Okay, so I don't think this is talking about forms anymore. So let me know if I get this wrong, but what I think you're talking about is like your social icons, like up here. So when you're ready to do that, let me know. Oh, there may be an easy way if you hold on. Got it. Okay. So to add the link, you're gonna go to Themify Ultra right here, and as soon as it will let me, you will scroll down. Right here it says social links, and here's where you can add, your link for your Google Plus. I still cannot find your Google Plus account. So right here you would add the link and then just make sure that you save before you leave. Okay, save. Okay, so that was 7G. On to 7H. How can we add the link? Okay, same thing there. Themify Ultra, Themify settings. You go down, you hit social links, and this is where you do it right here. Okay. How can we change out the curriculum icons? It's not too hard. Okay, so changing the tabs for the pages is hard. Let me just write your note on. That is 7I. Number 7I. Okay, just if you have some icons that you find out there that you want to use, let me know. The reason that it's hard to do is this theme only comes with a certain amount of icons that you can pull in. I worked super hard to pull the icons off your old site and put them into this site. So adding a different one will be difficult, but let me know what you got. I don't mind looking at it. Okay. So that was 7I. Let's go to curriculum icons, bilingual. Okay, so this isn't about forms. This is about curriculum page. All that form stuff's good to go. And hey, that form stuff's complicated. If it's too much, let me know, and I can go back in. Let's see here. So on the curriculum page, can we change the icons? Okay. Okay. Alright, to change the icons here. Okay. Let's turn on the builder. And I'm going to show you where to change those icons so you can kind of pick and choose what you want. Okay, so when we go to this, it's called a feature. When we go to feature, we edit. Excuse me. Scroll down on the edit screen right here, and you'll see icon type. Right here it says insert icon. Click on that little link right there, and it'll pop up this, where you can choose through all these different icons. Okay. Your search bar is really effective here as well. Okay. That's how you would change the icons. Let's move to the next one. I think the talking bubbles is there. I'm not sure about Ola. Science speaker is definitely there. Okay, so number 8. How can we change the subheading drop down in the bottom? You just want to change to founders. Okay. Let's go do that. Let's exit out of here. And about us, we don't want it to be directors and founders. We just want it to be founders. Makes total sense to me. Okay, so let's hover over your backend option and let's go to menus. You can also do this in the backend by going to appearance and then menus. Okay. Alright, so here is the main menu for your. So this is page navigation label. Okay, so right here, just cut that down just to founders, right? That's what you wanted? Let's see here. Just founders. I've changed it everywhere, but I can't change the subheader. Okay, so that's where it is right there, that navigation label. Okay, and we're going to save that. Let's make sure that made the change go effectively. Maybe you did that and it didn't work, and so that's what you're asking for. We'll see. Man, it's moving slow today. I don't know what's going on. Okay. That make the change that you wanted it to. Yeah, there we go. It's just founders now. Okay. Let's go to number 9. Welcome letter borders too wide for the screen. How do I change this? Okay, let's go to welcome letter. Come on now, where is it? Oh, there we go. I love the picture of that little guy right there. Warms my heart. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What was your question? Welcome letter borders too wide for the screen. How do I change this? Okay, I am not sure. I'm going to turn on the builder and check this out. It looks like this row may be trying to go off the page, so it's not the. I don't think you're saying the border. I think you're saying that the row is like bleeding off the page, right? And if that's not what you mean, definitely shoot me a message and correct me. I think you mean it's going off the page, but to change the border, you go up here to styling, right here, border, and you can change that from 3 pixel to 2 pixel to 1 pixel, you know. So I'm going to put it at 2 for now, and hit done. So that's how you would change the border. Okay. Come off the screen. Gotcha. Screen orientation on mobile. Can we fix the same one across? Okay, so with your design specifically to make it just like your old site, a lot had to be made where it was desktop first rather than mobile first, which is against my main principles. I like to design mobile first. So I think that we should not do a pop-up to tell them best optimization. I think we should make the rows look good on mobile. Yeah, let's make the rows look good on mobile, and if we just can't, and we can't get there, then we can go the pop-up route. Pop-ups, in general, I'm not in favor of, especially for that purpose, and then it would only have to trigger on mobile or something. Yeah, let's try to make it look good on mobile. So let me know each section that does not look good on mobile, and I will do what I can to make it. Let's make a note on that one. And that was number 10, I think. Number 10, yeah. Okay. Okay, number 11. How do we edit blogs? I tried to edit a blog around post and I couldn't figure out how to actually edit it. How do we copy pages? Okay, so how do we edit blogs? So posts, go to posts, posts or blogs, and right here you have parent coffee and science play. Okay, so I can click on this. Click in. And I'm gonna have to get a faster connection or something. It adds a lot of time to videos just waiting for pages to load. Okay, so I want to click edit on the front end because I prefer to edit on the front end. So when that check mark goes off, it's going to be like, alright, loading, loading, loading for a while. I'm going to pause the video. So when you click in, just right here, you hover over text, and you click edit, and you'll edit that text out. Or change, add pictures in, whatever you want to do right there. So that was number 11. And number 12, how do we copy pages so that we can make new program pages? Okay, so let's go to the program page, and I'll show you how I would do that. It's very hard to duplicate an entire page straight off, right? So what I do is I would go to new right here, and I would create a new page, right? And so that's off in the back end that I can come to later. And then I'd go to programs page, or I guess you're asking how can you remake these 3 pages. So let's just say, let me make sure I understand your question correctly. How do we copy pages so we can make new program pages? And programs, one of those pages is curriculum. Okay, cool. So how would I remake this page? I would go up here, add new, create a page. That's off in the back end, right? And then as I turn on my builder, I would save as layout. So, right? And then you would save that. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then just when you go to that new page, turn on the builder, go up here and hit load layout. And then you want to add in curriculum page. Okay? And that completes all of them. I'm going to send you these messages and my video. Thanks so much, Anna. Bye-bye.